Hello, fellow academics, and welcome back to our next episode of Steelroot. We're slowly making our way towards the end of the game, but we still have some more stuff to build, including but not limited to this number cruncher, as well as more of our Beaver printing or press services. The first one, well, maybe not the first one at this point, but someone is getting a good stamp. Looking nice, looking nice. Okay, here we go. So there are two more that are actually being put in, and I think ultimately we then have plenty to make our beavers happier. All right. Besides that, we have kind of wrapped up all of our decorations. We are making our way to the monuments, which will be placed all the way up here. Maybe now I can sort of unpause this and high prioritize it. So, looking promising. Here we go. All right, now I don't need to look at that pause sign anymore. All right, in addition, I'm also gonna remove you. We don't need you over here anymore. Don't need you because we are in a drought. All of these have already died. So very unfortunate, but overall we're doing okay. The back here we still have some water. So overall we'll be fine in the back here with respect to water. Now you will need to replant all of this on both sides actually. So we'll definitely keep you. All right, what else? There's a couple of things in the well-being section that we haven't unlocked yet, including the motivatorium, which I guess we could try to place somewhere, but it is a large building. Does it actually? It needs to be on the ground, doesn't it? It must be built on ground. The mud baths, those we should be able to place. But for this one, we actually need the what is it called? The dirt excavator, which I guess we could place down somewhere. Maybe somewhere close to where we have a tube station. Maybe not in this corner though. But what about up here? Now that I've exploded the majority of things, we could actually put it even back here. Not too bad. We'll see. We do have one unemployed robot now, so let's actually start turning some of our gear workshops into robots. With 0 gears right now, we do need them. And that is actually the majority what this one is missing. And now that the printing presses are in, we don't miss anything from there. Okay. But the big question would be, what of these do we actually still want to unlock? Not of these, of the well-being pieces. The swimming pool, so you can actually place them up high. And it could be kind of fun to have sort of a raised swimming pool somewhere. But is it worth the effort at this point? I guess if we're not doing this, then what are we even doing at all, right? So let's see if we can't place it somewhere. So the question would be, where is a good spot for us to put these down? And we could, I guess it's not too hard for us to get up here. We do actually have a little bit of space right there for a staircase. So why don't we actually, can't put it down. Maybe because I didn't select it. That would explain a ton. Oh, but I'm just noticing this up here, it's not reachable. Oh, that's technically not true. It's reachable through here. So since it's reachable through here, let's utilize that. What we can do then is create, actually let's go as far as we can. Gonna put that little overhang in here. And then in order to place down our swimming pool, we need to make sure that we're going one further up than this. So we could also place the staircase here. Now, all we really need... Well, we actually need to go too high, don't we? Let's actually see. Irrigation? No. Impermeable floor. Oh, we can put it on. How big is our swimming pool? It's 3 wide. So if we want to build this, we need to put it 4 wide. But more importantly, we actually need this dirt excavator. So let's go ahead and place this down. 2000 science. We're not... Well, we're still waiting for the science. Number cruncher, the second one is in, so our science should be a lot faster moving forward, which is awesome. We're still producing, I want to say, a good amount of bots, so that is nice. And all of our planks are now being produced by bots as well. For the final monument, we need a ton more of our treated planks. So that is something we need to consider and sort of keep building towards. And why don't we actually just do that right now? So if we are placing this over here, and we could make this even bigger on the other side. I don't think we need to. Bottom line is these buildings, they're 4 deep, the treated plank ones. So we need to go at least 4 deep over this way. Let's go and place a triple platform over here. Actually, we can just place all of this, or turn all of this into triple platforms. So let's go in there like this. And with that, we will actually end up with enough space to put another treated plank factory down. The biggest challenge will be to get our power from back here over to this corner. So I'm thinking if we destroy this one, now that I just built it, it's fine. Let's actually go further down in terms of height. Make it a little bit easier on me. Yep, poor me. So let's go ahead. If we place this over here like that, we should be able to connect this up with a power shaft through here. And they're all reachable, which is awesome. And then we just need to move upwards. One more. And there we go. We have power in this corner right here. All right. Why aren't you built? It's too far. Of course it's too far because you guys have put this one in already. And I probably need a path. There we go. Now this should be within reach, and it is. So this is in, so let's go ahead and just place this down right away so we can set it and forget it. Connect this in through here. So we also have a path that actually moves in. Now, 132 treated, looks like so much more, but they're all half, like not half, more than half empty. All right, I guess not too bad. So this is in. We still don't have enough science for our dirt excavator. We could also place it actually over here. You know what? Let's do this. Because again, why should all go in the corner over there when we have a bit more space in this direction? All right, so this is in. Now let's mark resources for demolition. Oh, actually, hold on. No. We don't want this because our earth excavator has an entrance on the first level. It's not ground level. So if we set this up here, we're fully connected. Now, the next part would be, how do we get power over here? Power basically runs over this way. But I think the easiest way would be to get our power from up here all the way around to this corner. Alright, so let's do that. We could also, but we can't. It's a bridge. I haven't noticed this. Oh my goodness, very cool. So let's go ahead, place down our levee, make a connection with our power shafts. Game started. So here we go, power shaft in, on top. Let's go through here. And all we need to do, oh, where did it go? I lost it. Oh, right there. All we need to do here is basically connect this up. I do want to leave a little bit of space so beavers or bots can basically go through there. Need to put a path in so they actually reach all the way to the end. And then we will very soon have power in this corner as well. Seriously, this one tree is too far out of range. Alright. Also need to put a path up here. Now let's go into landscaping. Third excavator. Yes, we want to unlock it. And then we just need to make sure that the power is properly connected. Means you go. I wonder why it's stuttering. Probably doesn't like what I've done over here, in all honesty. And, you know, I don't blame it. Oh, can't reach this. Fair enough. Put another one in here. Right, and now back into power. Connected through there. Through here. And just like that. We will then... Oh, we shouldn't destroy all the paths. Alright. So let's be nice and keep the paths alive. Not too big a deal. Because we can just branch over these very easily. We should have all the materials ready to go. Spending more of the materials that we want to try to save up for the end game kind of thing. Alright, here we go. All of this is already connected. They're already putting everything in here. Treated planks are all done. Now that's cool, but the gears are kind of missing. We also need some gears for that connectivity over there. Can't get all the materials. I want to make sure they build this first. We do have 2 more bots, which means 1 more gear workshop here. And now the question is, do we have another gear workshop? Ooh, actually don't know. Let's see, workplaces. Builder's Hut, Deep Water, District Center. Would be nice to turn these into bots too. Farmhouse, Fermenter, Forester, Gear Workshop. We have 2. Right, that is not a ton. Do we need gears for that final one? We do need gears. So I think it would be good to get another Gear Workshop put in. Question again, as usual, is where? Where could we place it? I guess we could actually just put it up here. I do wanted to keep this open to put more treated planks in here. But I guess there's no real reason to not utilize that space for the gear workshop. I already have power up there, so that's pretty awesome. Treated planks are going in here and metal blocks in here. So I guess that's not too bad. Oh. The drought has started. It's only 15 days, so I'm not even gonna properly acknowledge it. I'm busy trying to build this. Oh, look at that. We might actually be able to build. So, let's see. Can we put the power through down here on the bottom? The answer is yes. Place this in here. Connect our power over this way. And now, I wonder if we could... Yep. We can go this direction. So let's do that. How would we go in the opposite direction if I want to bring the power through here? You've already built? Just debating on destroying you again. Alright. So let's see over this way. Gonna bring this over. No, not this one. If we were to move this up, connect this up with a solid power shaft. And then on the other side... Is it the same height, actually? It kind of is the same height, but it doesn't like this part right there. Not entirely sure why. And that kind of... How annoying is that? Oh, here we go. I don't know why it didn't work. Right. So with this extra space, we can put in a gear workshop over here. It will already be powered. We're gonna set it straight off to be run by a robot. Definitely helpful. Also gonna make sure we're... 4,000 science. Once this is built, we want to make sure that we unlock the bot part of it, so we don't actually have our beavers doing any work in there. Also making sure we're finishing building these. And then we're also going to set this to the highest priority. Okay, now, is this... No, this is a charging station. This is our city center. There we go. Now I can set you to be run by bots already. There we go. We do have 5 in the mine, and when we overrun in terms of how many bots we use, some of them get pulled away. With over 320 scrap metals, I think that is fine. Fair enough. This is starting to become a little bit, or get a little bit low in terms of power. In all honesty, just a little bit. So I don't know if it's worthwhile expanding this even more, instead of just leaving it as it is and take it from there. All right, where are you? Oh, I have another builder set. I forgot. All right, if I do this, no bot is working the mine, and we would need 2 more. Why aren't you building? Come on, guys. Unable to get all... Oh, you need another bot lamp. And they need gears. Oh, it's all so connected. Alright, we need to focus on getting this gear workshop in. And the thing underneath, I think, also needs gears. Ah, how many gears? I'm glad we found a way of, like, squeezing this one in. Makes me wonder. We could potentially try to get another one in. I think I'm not able to build over these, right? Let's see. Yep. So this won't work. Because I was just thinking we could try. Oh, I could actually open this up. We can get power for this one. So why not? So this will allow us to build up here. And then we can actually go up immediately. Okay, and this needs to be 3 deep. Yeah. So this way we can put the gear workshop in here right away. Place all of this in there already. Now you need to be destroyed to be replaced for a solid one. So destroyed. Fortunately, our science is now out of power. I guess I didn't need to destroy it. I could have just put a platform on top, and then it would have also worked. All right, I need you to, no, don't finish building this before you haven't finished building this. I don't know if you can reach it otherwise. You might not be able to. All right, power connection is in. You are in as well. Set you to being run by a bot. We now have 1 back in the mine, which is good for us. And we're getting more and more gears. We're quicker and quicker as well. Okay, this is it now. We're not quite at 4,000 science yet. Don't need all of you to be working in here. So let's remove you. You're just 2. And now we can focus again on our swimming pool. In order to build this up here, we need to go further out. Can I actually... Is this cheating if I put this on here? You know what? We don't need to do it, so let's not. Okay, I can actually place all of these down here already, which will then allow me to build further up. Now we don't need that depth. I don't think so. Let's have a quick look again at our well-being. So the corner piece, where can I test it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep. So it's 3 deep, which means we need 5 by 5 soil area around here. So in order to get this done, let's have a look in here. If we're going, so this is a 6 by 1, we're placing this here, and then go the 5 wide over here. Now that should allow us to build up exactly what we need to build. But we're not gonna finish it in this episode. I think this is something that we will leave for the next, but we have prepared it. Okay, all in all, doing good. We do have the science now, so let's turn this into a bot facility. No one anymore in the mine. We are actually starting to lose some scrap metal. So kind of something to just keep in mind. We're also building up our planks, treated planks again. And I think now it might be time. We don't have the science. But in the next episode, or in the next few episodes, we're gonna start unlocking the remainder of our science, which I think will, you know, ultimately help us getting things done. All right. Want to check something out? We can actually branch out from here. Because I'm thinking it would be nice to get one more number cruncher in. And just up here might actually be a good place to do so. Let's see though. I'm gonna slow this down so they don't build this immediately. I place this here. We can actually place this over this way. And that, oh, that was never connected. Good, I spotted that. Right, and then for the number cruncher, we need a level 4 deep platform system. Here we go. That is in. Let's also make sure we already planned for that additional connection over this way. Oh, they're already done with this. We have also all the dirt that we could possibly need. This is only 4 wide, but 5 deep. So we need one more of the level 6 platforms right here. Too far from the district center. I guess so. Let's just quickly delete that until they can build this. And the rest, like I said, we're gonna figure out in the next episode. All right. Now, again, it's getting more and more like Tetris, but we have a little bit of more work to do in order to make our beavers happier. That doesn't look like the right size. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Number cruncher, it is the right size. There we go. Let's place it down as well. And while they are working on this, it does need 100 gears. We actually have 50. So overall, we're doing okay. But I will end this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this new mic. I'm trying it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to the old one. But regardless, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.